Hey guys, in this video I will show you step by step how to obtain any race V4. I will tell you every requirement and then how to do it, so make sure to watch till the end. Today's shoutouts go to these guys. If you want a shoutout in the next video, just leave a like and tell me in the comments your favorite V4 race. So there are a couple of requirements, of course, because race V4 is practically a thing that you will obtain when you're an endgame player. First requirement is of course that you need to have access to 3rd C. After that you will need to obtain a mirror fractal. That's a drop that you can get from Do King Boss. You can spawn him by killing 500 enemies in the Chocolate Island. You can find a server with less, just server hop. Anyways, after that another requirement is that you need to have any race V3. Well, you need V3 of the race that you want to evolve to V4, of course. If you want to know how to do that, check out this video. When you get your race V3, then come back to this video and we can continue. But if you have that, then the last requirement is that you need to have defeated the Rip_Indra boss. You can spawn him here at the castle on the Sea Island with a God's Chalice. And you have a really small chance of getting a God's Chalice from chests, but you can get it much easier by defeating elite enemies. So yeah, that should be all of the requirements. Now let's get to the real steps. First thing you want to do is head to the castle on the Sea Island and talk to this stone where is Rip_Indra sealed. So if you have met the Rip_Indra requirement, if you killed him, this will allow you to enter the Temple of Time. So head to the Great Tree Island and go to the top of the tree. And on the top of the tree you will find an NPC that if you talk to him will teleport you to the Temple of Time. This is how the temple looks like, so if you are somewhat here you're good. So now head down the hall and talk to the second NPC. After talking to him you will be teleported to the Great Tree again, so now you will have to go back to the castle on the Sea Island. And here talk to the Rip_Indra stone and it will tell you that place may hold the key to a greater power, but you must undergo a trial to grab hold of it. So, now we are getting to a bit tricky part. You will have to wait for a night with a full moon. And when you manage to wait for one you will need to find a Mirage Island. You can find a Mirage Island by sailing across the sea, but make sure you are not that close to other islands so the Mirage Island can spawn somewhere. This is what it looks like. And when you find it, get on top of the highest hill on the island. There look at the full moon and activate your race ability, Hotkey T, and wait till your mirror fractal reacts with the full moon, 10 to 30 seconds. If you did everything right, this message will appear. Next thing you want to do is look around the Mirage Island for a blue gear. It can spawn anywhere on the island, so make sure to look carefully. It looks like this. And after you collect it, this message will appear. Now go back to the Great Tree Island and enter the Temple of Time again. There you will need to pull this lever. It's pretty easy to find. That will open this big door. So now, there are a few doors each for every race. Now you will once again have to wait for a full moon. And you will need 2 more players that have different V3 races, and every one of you should stand in front of the door accordingly to their race in the Temple of Time. And while you are standing you have to activate your race ability, Hotkey T. That will teleport every player, including yourself, to a separate room where the player needs to complete a trial. There is a different trial for every race, but all of them are quite simple. For example, if you have fish race you have to defeat a sea beast. So I could make a separate video for every race, but the only difference to all races is the trial that you need to complete for a race, so I think it's not necessary. Anyways, after all 3 players complete their trials they will be teleported to a room where they will fight each other. And only the winner will get the race V4. So if you want it you have to make sure you win. But of course if you have 2 friends they can help you out by letting you win. But yeah, after you manage to win you will need to follow this orb. As you can see, when it stops you will be able to interact with it. When you interact with it you will interact with this clock that will enable your race V4. So after that go down the hall and talk to this redhead essence. And after you talk to him, congratulations. You got your race V4. Also you can upgrade it, but you gotta do more trials. We will leave this for another video if you like so. So if you have anything that you didn't understand you can leave a comment down below. Also I explained a few of the first steps in this video, so if you want you can check it out. Thanks for watching and see you soon.